it nice? The tropics left us alone. Jeff Huffman here from the Storm Center. Of course, we had some rip current risks on the Atlantic beaches, but overall, Tropical Storm Bonnie had little impact here in the state. And that was the second named storm of the year so far, and the season doesn't even officially begin until Wednesday. Alex, of course, formed back in January. No new storm formation expected in the coming days, but there will be some unsettled conditions brewing here in the Western Caribbean and the Gulf of Mexico as we approach the weekend. And in a minute, I'm going to explain why that's important to watch. Right now, the Atlantic Basin is largely quiet. We have some upper level disturbances in the Western Atlantic and in the Eastern Caribbean. And there's a wave out there that's going to be moving across the open waters of the Atlantic. But notice water temperatures out in what we call the main development region cool, and that's nothing unusual for this time of year. Those are unfavorable water temperatures, but here in the Caribbean, we're going to be watching closely because water temperatures here are very warm, and that warm water now extending up into the Gulf of Mexico and just offshore here of the peninsula. Let's look at future track. This big area of green, this is moisture, deep tropical moisture being pushed to the west with a tropical wave, and it's going to settle in here into the Western Caribbean Friday into Saturday. We're going to have to watch this closely. It's not unusual for something to brew here. Right now, forecast data does not suggest a tropical system developing, but we have to keep an eye on it. Notice the points of origin dating back to the 1850s. This is not an uncommon area for development in June, and typically if a system does develop, the westerly winds across the continent of North America pull it northward into the Gulf of Mexico. So that's why we will, of course, keep a watch over the coming days. In the meantime, continue those preseason preps.